Hey everyone, this is Hot Mama Kim here with you on Tracy Reed's blog, and I'm going to share with you a little video tutorial on something that I didn't know when I first started digital scrapping. It's just a quick and easy trick, but it saved me a lot of time in certain situations, and that is when I want to type text into a shape that I've created in Photoshop. Before I get started though, I want to let you know that I'm working today in Photoshop CS5, but this should work in any version of Photoshop CS. And we're going to start by taking a look at this tool right here, which is the horizontal type tool. In its normal use, you would just drag a rectangle. That would become a text box that you can type into. And that works in a lot of situations that you want text in, and clearly it fills up that rectangular shape. But if I had some shape other than a rectangle that I wanted to fill with text, what is a quick and easy way that I can do that? So today I'm going to go over here, I'm going to get my shape tool. I'm just going to try a simple circle. This could be any shape though. You can use all of your shape tools if you created a custom shape in Photoshop. But we're just going to stick with a circle just for an example. And I want to point out over here on the Paths tab that when I created that circle, I created a path that we're going to use as a work path to be able to create a text path. Okay, so that is there, and if I go back over here and click on my text tool again, this time you'll notice that as I drag it over the shape, it changes a little bit, the cursor does, and you can click one time, and now when it creates that text box for you, it's actually a text path in the shape of this circle. So this time, when I paste some text in there, you can see that it fills the circle completely instead of being in the shape of a rectangle. Now, just like other text boxes though, all of these other functions will still work, so you can change the font and the color and how it's justified and all of those kind of things you can still do once you put the text in there. So you'll be able to play with it and still edit it as you would like. Now, I want to show you an example of something I might use this for in my scrapping. This is a card from Tracy's March Pocket Life collection. She's got a lot of great speech bubbles in some of her recent products, and I want to show you what I would do if I wanted to fill this speech bubble with text. If you just wanted a couple of words in there, yeah, that would be easy to do. But if I want to write several sentences and have it fill that speech bubble, the shape exactly the way that it is, here's one way that I could do it, using a text path like we just did with the circle. Now, the first thing you're going to have to do is figure out how to get a work path in the shape that you want. So I'll show you what I do. Because this speech bubble is all one color, I am able to go over here and grab the Magic Wand tool, which is a tool I really like. And if you haven't used the Magic Wand tool before, you are going to want to be sure that this contiguous is clicked. If it is not checked, then be sure you check that. And if I go over here and I click one time in the speech bubble, everything that is that color is now highlighted, and when I right click, I can do a number of things with that shape. But you'll see here that one of the options is you can make a work path. And click OK there, and now if I take a look on my Paths tab again, notice that you have created a path just now. And if I go and click on my type tool again, one time inside that work path, now when I paste my text in there, it is filled in exactly in the shape of that speech bubble. Now, we'll point out that one of the things that I notice is that because of the way we've done this, our text is really going right up to the edge of that speech bubble, and I don't want that, so I'm going to resize this just a little bit. I'm holding down the Shift key and I'm making it just a little bit smaller, and I can move this around however I like in there. Once I click off that text path, then you'll be able to see what it looks like, and I have the text that I have made exactly in the shape of the speech bubble. And again, if you need to go back and edit it and play around with the size or add or delete from the text, you can do all of that still, just like you could with any other box that you created with the text tool. So I think this is a cool trick. I use it in a lot of situations. One of the things I'm doing right now is making a book about a road trip that our family took through several states, and I have the shape of the states, and I'm using a text path to be able to, write my journaling inside the shape of that state. So many things that you can do with this. I hope that you found it useful, and I hope you guys have a great day.